Okay. Hello, how are you today, all of participants of this event? Can
Halo.
listen my voice?
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. How are you today? Not really here.
Okay. Maybe we can start our event right now. Is it okay?
Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, we will start. Okay. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, it's okay, mister. We can hear your voice.
Yep.
Okay. I repeat again. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Allahumma shalli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad. First of all, let us extend our praise and thanks to the presence of God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us an opportunity so that we can still attend the ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment, event organized by MGMP English Language Junior High School, together with the Head Education Department of Kabupaten PALI. May salawat and salam always be delivered to the great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has been guided the darkness. Okay, we can turn your device. Okay, I continue. May salawat and salam always be delivered to the great Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has been guided us from the darkness to the brightness, from stupidity to the cleverness, from Jahiliyah era to the Islamia era like today. Honorable Mr. Ardian Putra Muhdan, Bachelor of Engineering, as the head of the Education Department of Kabupaten PALI, of his staff, the Honorable Mr. Edi Suswanto, Bachelor of Education and Master Science, as Teacher Supervisor Kabupaten Penukal Abab Lematang Ilir, the Honorable Mr. Agus Munir, as Chairman of MGMP English Language Junior High School, and our speaker for this event, the Honorable Ms. Mulyana as a notulency, and Ms. Febri Rosnelli will be the moderator at the core of our event later. And all of the participants of the teachers who are in this Zoom meeting. Okay, before we start off this event, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Irfan Shah. I am student college of Sriwijaya State of Polytechnic. My major is Information Technology and Digital Multimedia, and I am the founder of Kampung Digital Air Hitam Pali. Today, I will be the master of ceremony of this event. Before that, we always remind to all of participants to always use the background or virtual background who has given by commit, and then open your camera. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me, as I am the master of ceremony, will be guide of the event to deliver our rundown event. The first one is opening of our event. The second one is opening speech and coaching. The third one is the presentation of material about ISSA. And the last one is reflection and closing. Okay, let's open our event today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Next, the second event is opening speech and closing. The first remake will be delivered by Mr. Ardian Putra Mudanili, Bachelor of Engineering, as the Head of Education Department of Kabupaten Penukal Abab Lematang Ilir. We please to Mr. Ardian Putra Muhdanili. Time is yours.
I think our head of education department is
Hello,
not in the
Mr.
meeting yet. It's not in the meeting yet, I think, Pak Ardi. So maybe we can continue to our supervisor first.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I'm very happy today because I can meet all of English teacher here, especially from Kabupaten PALI. Okay, how are you all? I hope you are happy and you have much time to join in this room. Okay, the
Yes.
Honorable of English teacher from Kabupaten PALI, from Talangubi, from Tanah Abang, Abab, Penukal, and Penukal Utara. Okay, why we join in this room? Because we want to talk about what the integrated speaking skill assessment. This is one theory, one method for the student in what way we want to make the student have ability in speaking, especially. Several months ago, we talked about the idea. I asked Mr. Agus, please you make a formula, you make a summary, maybe something like that, you to focus in what way you want to make. We want to make our value assessment for our student, because we look at in our Kabupaten Pali, our students have a low motivation to speaking in English. This is a problem for the English teacher. And several schools, I asked the English teacher, I asked and I shared the information about the assessment. Now we have much time to discuss in detail about the assessment. And today, before I appreciate all of you can you join here, because all of you, I hope from all English, all of school from Kabupaten Pali can join, because we want to share some the important information for you to analyze and to understand about in what way we want to evaluate our student in our school. That is the problem, all of you. And I hope Mr. Agus can share or can elaborate about the information about the assessment. Yeah. So all of you in Kabupaten Pali have one vision to make our student can speak English, and we want to speak in public. This is our handicap maybe, but this is a good job for the English teacher. Okay, and I believe now, until now, all of you as an English teacher, you have a good motivation, you have a good work to make your student can understand, can make your student speak English fluently maybe. And at the time, I want to say, I want to check you from your school, from the district of Talangubi, Tanah Abang, and Abab, and Penukal Utara. I want to know about the development of English capable from your student. This is I want to know so far at the time. And the second, I always ask to our leader here in Dinas. This is we want to make some assessment for our student because our student needs help for the teacher in what we want to improve their English step by step. So why you want to need the assessment? Because the assessment this is the one step in our school. After that, we want to ask them, all of the student, if the student have a good criteria, have a good motivation, have a good assessment, yeah, in the state of school, and we want to send to the Kabupaten, and in Kabupaten PALI, we have some teachers in influence in English to assessment all of them. At the time you want to the student have a good capability in speaking, you want to share a certificate, yeah, signs of our leader in Dinas. This is the price, maybe the price for our student for this year. And if this is a good assessment for our student, maybe for the next year we want to apply again this assessment. But if we have find some not suitable for our student at the assessment, please we discuss again with Mr. Agus here, with Miss Rusnelli, Miss and Miss Mulyana and the others. I believe, yeah, this is our problem, not problem for our Dinas, but this is a problem maybe all of English teacher in Kabupaten PALI. Okay, now I want to know the development of the capability of English speaking in your school. Yeah, please you share on your tell me, yeah, about the informations, especially like the English club at your school. Maybe you can share some activity in your school here. Okay, Mr. Irwan, Dr. Andas Irwan Firdaus, are you ready? Or Mr. Irwan join in this room? Not yet. Mr. Irwan Firdaus. Okay.
Not yet join, I think, sir.
Okay. I want to call Mem Tari from SMP 2 Abab. Yeah. Mem Tari, how are you, Mem Tari? Hello, Mem Tari. Okay. Okay, maybe the signal. Okay, this is my I have one student here. This was my student, yeah. Ma'am Septi, please tell me, Ma'am Septi, about the English activity in your school, SMP 4 Penukal. Ma'am Septi. Okay, please, MC or moderator, can you give mic? Yeah, okay, please, Ma'am Septi, tell me.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, my name is Septi Leliani. I am from SMP Negeri 4 Penukal. Thank you, sir, for giving me an opportunity to share the experience of our English club in our school.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, sir.
Okay.
One week ago, I bring my student visited Kampung Inggris Tempirai, sir, because
Okay.
my students to get English atmosphere in order
Okay.
to practice their speaking skill there.
Okay.
But before we visit there,
Yes.
I have taught my students to practice their daily conversation. For example, to
Okay.
asking and answering about uh, their name, their hobby, and their ambitions, so that in Kampung Inggris Tempirai they have the material to be spoken there.
Okay. Good. And
Yes, sir. Alhamdulillah, our student very appreciate, and Kampung Inggris Tempirai also very welcome our visiting, sir.
okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ma'am Septi. Yeah, that is a good information. And how many students go there?
we bring 30 students.
30 students. Oh, it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Ma'am Septi Liliani from
You're
SMP
welcome.
4, SMP 4 Penukal. Okay, next I want to know so much about your story, maybe from the other school here. I want to call just a minute. Okay. Uh, our moderator here, Febri Rusnelli from SMP Latan Samustika. Yeah, this is a good teacher. Okay. Tell me about your English for your student especially. Hello.
Okay, hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Okay.
Actually, in this semester, I just started one meeting for my English club, actually.
Okay.
So I can't tell you a lot because in this semester, actually, we are quite busy in our school. We have a lot of activities. So I
Okay.
just tell you that in the first meeting in this semester, I just tell to my students that don't forget to practice their speaking skill, generally in their English skill. And of course, in our boarding school, because we stay in boarding school, I have the program to make my students memorize a lot of vocabularies because I think that's the most important things when my students want to learn English. Of course, they need to have a lot of vocabulary. So that's why after ISSA prayer, they have
Yeah.
vocabularies time every day because I can't make like another meeting in English club. So that's why, sir, I just can't maintain that meeting after Isha. Only that's
Okay.
my story in this semester. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, Ma'am Rusnelli, I know you have ever gone to Kampung Inggris Kediri, yeah? Maybe you can share your experience when you go there.
Uh, okay, my experience when I visited there.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, it interests me when I heard with Ma'am Sapti explanation about the persons went to Kampung Inggris Tempirai, right? Isn't it?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Actually, that's the same way when I were there, when I were in Kediri in Kampung Inggris. We in weekend
Yeah.
we visited another course in Kampung Inggris, and then we interviewed a lot of course, so it can improve our speaking skill, and we can know a lot of people, new people actually, new friends also. So I think Memsak's way, like bringing her students to Kampung Inggris Negara, it's a good way to make her students fluent in English. And as on my experience, actually, when they wanna build speaking skill, of course, they have to practice in their daily activity, and
Yep.
then maybe it's quite difficult if we want to apply in our school because they have to stay in that course,
Yep.
stay in that kampung Inggris. So they have 24, almost 24 hours to speak in English. And
Okay.
have different
Ma'am,
ways.
Ma'am Rosemary, yeah.
Actually, I'm still this.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, after you go there in Kampung Inggris, maybe from Kediri, yeah, you have a good experience because I heard your pronunciation is very good, maybe, yeah. Maybe this is one experience. Maybe I want to imitate your pronunciation.
Actually, I want to tell you too, sir. Actually, when I was in junior high school, I really like to read a lot
Okay.
of text, whether
Yeah.
it's in shampoo, at the back of the shampoo or at the back of lotion. I love to read that one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ma'am Rosemary. This is a good experience for us. You can share the information. Maybe this is a good form for us. Okay, next I want to call Mr. Dwi.
I think Mr. Eddie's side now. Getting lost. Mr. Rohman, I think already joined the meeting.
Okay. Maybe we can change.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because Mr. Edi Susanto can't join because of signal.
Sorry, because
Okay.
okay, bad signal here. Okay, Mr. Dwi, can you hear me, Mr. Dwi?
Yes, sir, of course. Is my
Okay,
voice
Mr. Dwi.
clear enough? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the occasion, Mr. Eddie. Okay, can you listen to my voice? Is it clear enough?
Okay, yeah, I can hear your voice. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes.
Share your experience.
Okay. Thank you for the time. Okay, thank you for the time, Mr. Eddie. First of all, my name is Dwi Hadi. I am the teacher of English in the SMP Negeri 9 Talang Ubi. I will just share a little about our English program in SMP Negeri 9 Talang Ubi. We always did the English club activity in Saturday. Every Saturday morning, we have around 1 hour to learn English, especially in English club. There are some programs such as vocabulary enrichments, small discussions, and also focusing in English comprehension, especially in speaking, Mr. Eddie.
Okay.
So the target is at least we can send one of the participants in storytelling competition if there are competition that held in Talang Ubi. And Alhamdulillah, we always send the participant even though we never got the winner or the...
Okay. It's enough?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dwi. You can share the information. Maybe next week I come to your school to observe your school. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh, depend to our program.
Yes.
Okay. All of our audience, all participants here, we know that in this room there is Secretary of Dinas, Mr. Rahman, come here, and maybe the moderator or maybe MC want to time for you to manage the schedule here. Okay, Mr. Agus.
Okay, thanks a lot for Mr. Edi Suswanto. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we come back to our rundown event. Opening speech from Mr. Raden Abdurrahman, Bachelor of Education and Master of Education, as the Secretary Education Department of Kabupaten Penukar Abab Pematang Ilir. We please to Mr. Raden Abdurrahman, Bachelor of Education and Master of Education. Time is yours. Are you ready, Mr.? You can listen our voice.
Yes, okay.
Oke, selamat datang Pak Rohman.
Ya, selamat datang.
Videonya Pak, nanti
Oke,
ketampanannya tidak terlihat.
oke. Ini lagi. Oke. Yes,
Okay.
look.
Okay.
Yes. I follow.
Mr. Agus.
Yes, sir.
What's next?
Okay.
I think we can. So sorry, sir. Your name is similar. Look like our education secretary.
Yeah.
So we are wondering that you are
Sorry.
our secretary in education department. So probably we can.
Okay.
continue to
Now,
our meeting.
Mr. Agus.
Yes.
Mr. Agus, I want to. Mr. Rahman, are you an English teacher, Mr. Rahman?
Okay. I introduce myself. My name is Rohman.
Okay.
I will teach SMPN for Cihara.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
Tiara. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe, Mr. Rahman, can you share the information about the English activity in your school? Maybe we are from PALI want to know about the capability of student there.
Yes, activity. Yes, I will teach English enough,
Okay.
and I know masih ini apa status ya.
Okay.
Yes, masih honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Rahman, thank you
Yeah.
very much for your information. Maybe some the other school have some problem like here. Maybe we are now in PALI. We have some problem in what way we want to make our student can speak English well because we have some handicap here. We know that all of the student low motivation study English. This is our problem. Okay, now I want to know the next informations maybe from just a minute. Okay.
Yes.
Marlita, Miss Marlita from SMPN 1 Penukal. Okay, Marlita, can you share the information from your school? Ma'am Marlita, how are you? Halo, Ma'am Marlita. Okay. 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 Okay, now I jump to Ma'am Hikmawati from SMP N1 Abab. Ma'am Hikmawati. Can you share the information?
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. My camera is off because
Never
I'm still
mind. Never mind. Please, you say
just
something.
born my baby. No, I'm still in my cuti.
Okay.
Not yet going to school.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
About English club in
Okay.
my.
Oh, yeah, I know. Okay. Next, I back to Ma'am Marlita.
Yeah,
Ma'am
thank you, sir.
Marlita. Okay.
Yes,
Please tell
sir.
me. Please tell me about the activity English club in your school.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
I am from junior high school number 1 Penukal. I am Mrs. Marlita, and I have a partner, Mr. He is Miss Opi Sapitri.
Okay.
Then the activity of English club will be presentation Miss Opi about the English club junior high school number 1 Panukal.
Okay.
Will you presentation Miss Opi?
Thank you very much, Mrs.
Okay.
Marlita.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, please. If you want to share the information about the English activity, yeah,
Yes.
like maybe English club, never mind. Yeah, we have give a chance for you to share the information.
Yes, thank you, sir. I would like to present our activity about our English club. We have been to do the daily activity like learning grammar. Every week we learn about English grammar like subject and others. And then we learn about storytelling, how we can do that, like speech, and explore the vocabulary. We learn how to get better speak in English. So from this semester, we learn more about how we improve our speaking.
Okay. And about the English club, can you share about how many students join in English club in your school? Miss Sophie,
Yes,
Memory.
there are 24 students.
Okay. Okay, Memory and Mem Marlita. Yeah, after that, we want to discuss about the assessment. Yeah, the assessment. The purpose of the assessment, we want to know about the capability of a student in speaking. Yeah, and we have some assessment here. Mr. Agus can discuss after that. Yeah, please, I hope all of you contribute some ideas, some informations maybe you can share in this forum. Okay, I'll be back to Ma'am Dina from SMP 7 Talangubi. Dina Mariana. How are you, Dina? Ma'am Dina. Hello, Ma'am Dina.
Hello, sir. I'm fine.
Okay. Share the informations. The best practice, baby. Not only informations.
Best practice about what, sir?
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell
Because
about
Mr. Agus switch you. Mr. Agus switch you to Ma'am Dina can share best practice. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. So actually, I want to talk about our English class activity in our school. I want to join
Join what? Come here, Miss Ida. Miss Ida. And so far, we have
Okay.
about speaking, and then we watching video, and then my students tell what they see from the video, make us such kind of like resume, so synopsis from the video.
Okay. And do you have handicap to help your student in English club?
I beg your pardon, sir?
Do you have a problem or handicap to help your student in English club activity?
Of course, yes. Handicap is always there. But as a student, as a teacher, I must keep my quality, how to help them to solve the handicap.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Now Merli Atikasari from SMPN 7 Talangubi. How are you, Merli? Thank you, Ma'am Dina.
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Please, Merli,
Yes, sir.
can you share the best practice English club activity in your school? Open cam. Merli, open camera, Merli. You want to look your face. You are so beautiful.
Okay, sir.
Hey. Okay.
Okay, sir. English.
Yes. Okay. Go on.
No signal, sir.
Yeah, I can hear your voice. Yeah, good. This is a good signal. Okay, that is the problem maybe. Okay, I'm so sorry, Mary. Maybe you can be back here after this. Again, I want to go to Tari, Ma'am Tari from SMP 2. Hello, Ma'am Tari.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay, can you share the English activity in your school?
Okay. Well, actually, in our school, e-club, we use additional teacher for the English club, since I still have much time to do the e-club by myself, but I still control, and I have asked the teacher how she taught my students at school in e-club. Well, firstly, actually, we do it every Sunday, because we have two part time in our school, 2 seasons. I mean, morning season and the day season. Yeah, so start from Monday until Saturday. The students have no match time to do the e-club, so I make the schedule into Sunday. Well, the activity that the teacher did for the e-club, for the 4 meetings the last time, actually, I think she did the variety method. Sometimes she give the explanation first about the material, and then she make I mean, she asks the students to do the practice more and more, the practice of English, and she emphasize of speaking practice in the process. While in the class, I mean in English lesson in my class, I also used many kind of method. In this semester, I emphasize my students to do their criticized thinking. I will not give the students more material, but I will ask the students to find out the material by themselves, and then so they will use their brain to think more about the material. Will not let I don't know what is in bahasa. I will not let the students becomes manja again, because for this time my students get too much special perlakuan, yeah, by the teachers. They just get the material freely and they just sit down and accept the material by us. But now not anymore. I will not do that again. I will give the material just a little by little, and then just like a quiz, and then they will find out by themselves to use their brain to find out what is the material exactly. Just like that, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Tari from SMP and ABAP. Okay,
sir.
Because we have limited time, thank you very much, Ma'am Tari. Okay. Next, I want to call Arini Utari Ningrum from SMP 4 Tanah Abang. Are you there? Ma'am Arini? Okay. Next, Mr. Erwan from SMP KBB. Hello, Mr. Erwan.
Seems like Mr. Erwan still have a bad signal connection, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now we have 2:41 p.m. I hope all of you now discuss about the assessment with Mr. Agus. Yeah, and I hope this meeting like this is one way to make us to share the information about English, especially we want to speak English. Although maybe we have some handicaps, like we have some handicap to express in English, because we have a long time we didn't use the English activity, but in this room we want to try to express in English. This is a good chance for us. I hope to Mr. Rago and the others can please you make the meeting like this regularly, maybe 3 or 3 months. You can you can invite all of English teacher, especially from Kabupaten PALI, to discuss another topic. This is one way to improve our English for the next time. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you can share, you can contribute about the assessment in this afternoon. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh. Thank you, sir, for your advice.
Thank you, Mr. Agus. Okay.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much to Mr. Edi Suswanto, Bachelor of Education and Master Science. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the event we are waiting for, namely the delivery of material about ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment, that will be delivered by Mr. Agus Munir and will be guided by our moderator, Ms. Febri Rusnelli. Okay, we please to Mr. Agus Munir and Ms. Febri Rusnelli. Time is yours. Okay,
all right. Thank you so much to our master of ceremony for today, Mr. Irfan Shah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Your Excellencies, the Honorable to Mr. Ardian Putra Mudalini as the Head of Education Department of PALI Regency, maybe at this time he can attend to this meeting. And then our respectable to Mr. Edi Siswanto SPD MSI as the teacher supervisor for junior high school in PALI Regency. Of course, our respectable to Mr. Agus Munir SPDGR as our speaker for today. And he is the head of MGMP English language in our PALI Regency. And of course, also Mr. Irfan Shah as the founder of Kampung Digital PALI Regency, right, as our master of ceremony for today. And all of the participants for today that already joined to this meeting. I hope all of you in a good condition. All right, before I show you allow our speaker, Mr. Agus Munir, to deliver his material, I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Febri Rusnelli. Actually, I am from Junior High School of Latansa Mustika. So I am the moderator for this meeting. All right. I hope all of the participants in this meeting give your great attention to our speaker, Mr. Agus Munir SPDGR, to deliver his material about student-friendly program design, especially in ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment. For Mr. Agus Munir, please, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Febri, for the chance. But before I would like to start the material about student-friendly program design. This is actually best practice designed for students. So everything that we do right now is actually back to our students. So like our Mas Menteri said that everything is come back to murid, and murid again. So this is actually everything that we did is for the goodness of our students actually. So just like the student-friendly program design that I call it, it's like ISSA. This is Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment. So what it is actually, before I would like to have this program will be conducted in our regency, and probably in outside of our regency, they could also adopt it this ISSA. That's why I put this webinar on PMM also. So there is several big background that me and Mr. Eddie have a discussion about how to motivate the students to speaking actively in English actually. So this is the result of our meeting and our discussion. The background is first, students are underappreciated. So as we know, everybody teachers in here, that students have good in speaking skill after they graduate from junior high school. They just graduate without anything that they can bring for their future to prove that they are good in speaking in English. So this is to help them. Probably this is will help them maybe to find a job or maybe to have a scholarship or something. So everybody know that these students are already good in speaking in English. Since they are in junior high school. So this is the way us to appreciate the students, but also the teachers also, because of this is our pride. If our student can have the certificate that known by the regency itself. And then next, the background is students are less motivated. That's what I talked about before. Because of the student have no clue why I should speaking in English, what is the purpose or something. So this is one of program that give them the purpose to speaking in English. So probably my student will like, oh, Mr., I would like to have the certificate from regency, and then probably this is become my pride. So I have like a certificate in the regency level area, kind of like that. And then the next background is the activity related to English speaking competency are very lacking in our regency. As we know, kind of the competition or something or like the environment in our regency is not that much about English. So this is for us as a teacher English to rise again, to live again about our environment that encourage our student to speaking in English. So probably we will have like once in a year, like motivate, oh, I should send my student to join ISSA to get certificate that known by the Regency itself. So this is, I think, will be good motivate. It is also good motivate for me actually for SMP Negeri 7 Penukal. Okay, the next is the purpose itself. Okay, the purpose, of course, first, encourage students to actively speak English in the school environment or outside of the school. So this is the purpose of ISSA itself. So by conducting the ISSA in our regency, so this is to encourage students actively speaking English in the school environment because they have the purpose to speaking English. Probably they would like to pass the ISSA examination like that. And then the next is the determine on English language assessment with clear and measurable assessment standards. So in ISSA, there is like validation teams that have discussion or meeting to determine English measurement for ISSA. So the rubric itself to have the what we call the level that student can pass the exam in ISSA. So every teacher that can join in validation teams, they make the assessment, the standard of assessment. So this assessment is actually based on our students' capability in Penukal Abab Lematang Ilir Regency. Probably in other regency will like the difference, the rubric itself, because of every I think if I'm not mistaken, so every regency will like have different capability students in speaking in English. Like Palembang, it's probably higher assessment standard than our regency because of, as we know, Palembang is known as the big city in our province. That's why every ISSA have their own validation team that determine assessment itself. And then the next purpose is student who successfully full
Wait a minute, yeah. Maybe there's something problem with our speaker. Okay, wait a minute. We need to wait our speaker first because of the signal. This one, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Agus, asked to speak, open mic.
Maybe all of the participants here, you can prepare for giving the question after.
Okay, hello. I'm so sorry. Black
okay.
out.
Never mind, sir. You can
Yeah,
continue,
it's
sir.
one of yeah. Yeah, probably master our master ceremony could share my PPT. Mr. Irfan.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Irfan. Could you help me to share my PPT?
Okay. Yep, already, sir. You can share.
Opening for ISSA, the name of the PPT. This is the risk that we live in the rural area, like the small village. Blackout is something terrible. We are already used to it, to face the blackout. Okay, we talk about the purpose. Yep. Okay, let me continue. It's my voice clear, everybody?
Okay,
Yes.
good. Go on.
Is it clear, my voice? Okay. Okay, I will continue. The next purpose, the last purpose, this is the third. Student who successfully fulfill the assessment categories receive a certificate from PALI District Education Office, which can be useful in the future. So this is like I talk about. So the purpose is we like to give the student that fulfill the assessment the certificate from the PALI District. So student can have this certificate. Probably this will be useful for them in the next future. So this is one of, actually, I really motivate myself so to send my student to ISSA. So like, Agus, what are you doing? You are the head of the MGMP, but you don't send your students. It's kind of like mind blowing, you know. So this is actually make me under pressure too, actually. Okay. Next, please. Okay, the next is how to assess. So to assess the students, we should establish these three things. First is establish of the district validation team. So the teacher that chosen become the validation team, become volunteer for validation teams. This is the one that become the judges to assess the student speaking skill. So in every subrayan in PALI Regency, there is 3 suprayons, so they have their own validation team. They have their own the judges team to assess the student speaking skill. And then the next is determine the assessment standards itself. So the validation team also determine the assessment standards. So they should gather and have a meeting to have one voice about the student assessment standard. So it's like a speaking Rubik skill. And then the next is determine the assessment schedule. So once in a year, there will be ISSA for the students. So the teacher can register their students to join this ISSA examination. And then next slide. Yeah. This is tips and tricks. Wait a minute. Back again to tips and tricks. Yep. So the tips and tricks, otherwise our student can pass this ISSA. First is maximum mentoring through English club activity. So this is the one that make the English club live again. So I would like encourage everybody, teachers, English in the Regency of PALI can maximize mentoring through English club activity. And then the next is motivate, so that they are enthusiastic about pursuing to become student who receive district level certificate. So this will become their pride. Like, oh my God, I have this certificate level from the district of PALI, and then they can like show it to their parents, their friends. Probably this will become their memorable that can be not easy to be erased. So they will like remember this for the rest of their life, kind of like that. So this is like really motivating, I think. I hope so, because it's still designing. Let's see in this years how it will be run. And then the next is conducting lesson that encourage students speaking skills. So every teacher must have like a creative method or technique in teaching English. Otherwise, speaking English, our students speaking English skill will be improve more and more day by day. And then the next is this is become of one of English club gathering. So every every students that pass this ISSA, probably they can meet the head of education department in PALI. They have a teacher in English, and they can show them that they can speaking English to our head of education department. So this is will become English club gatherings. And that's all about the introduction about ISSA. And then next we will talk about the technical itself. Okay, Mr. Irfan, can we open the next PPT?
Okay,
The technical assessment standard.
Okay, I will stop share first. Wait a minute. Okay, sir, I will share again. Already, sir?
Not yet. It's not appear yet. Okay. Now let's talk about how to run this ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment. The standard itself. Okay, next. Okay, Mr. Irfan, can we share the one that in English, not in Bahasa? I think this is the wrong PTT. Okay, this is the technical standard assessment of integrated speaking skill. So the first is assessment standards. Next. The assessment standards to have the two things that we should do. First is determine the assessment rubric, as we say. The one that make the assessment rubric is the validation team. And then the next is decided the scope of the material itself. So there is a material scope. So the judges not asking about randomly things because of already there is the scope of the material itself. So it makes the student not be so confused because of they already know what they should talk about. And then next slide, please. Validation team. Who is the validation team actually? Next. So the validation team is an English teacher that appointed to be assessor or judges. The validation team should have adequate competency as an assessment. So the MGMP in the Regency of PALI will be appointed as teacher that would like to have as a volunteer to be validation team, to be the judges, and to assess the student that join the ISSA itself. And the next, the technical team. Who is the technical teams? Next. Okay, there is two. First is Suprayon technical team. The Suprayon technical team is the team that prepare the assessment schedule, coordinate participant, prepare prepares online meeting room, summarize the result of the jury score, and report the assessment result to the district technical team. So this is technical team actually that prepare the schedule and then summarize the result from the jury score and then report it to the district technical teams. And then next. District technical team. The district or the regency technical team is the team that report activity to the district education department and issues the certificates and certificate serial numbers for students who are deemed entitled to receive a certificate based on the result of the validation team assessment. So district technical team will issue the certificate itself, and then because of already received the results of the assessment from each suppliant, and then this will be continued to the district technical team, and then district technical team will make it the certificate itself based on the result of the ISSA in every suppliant. Next. Assessment schedule. Okay, next. The assessment schedule is carried out in the first semester every year. Time spent September to November. So this is the time schedule is between September until November. The schedule details will be determined by the suppliant technical team. So the suppliant technical team will be decide in which months they will hold these ISSA programs. And then the suppliant technical team can announce the schedule to every teacher in their suppliant to prepare about the one they will send the candidate from every school. And then next. Okay, participant criteria. There is only two the participant criteria. First is grade 8 till 9. And then the second is participants are declared to have passed the school selection and eligibility to take part in ISSA. So every teacher in Kabupaten PALI, if you are really sure or believe that your student can pass the ISSA, just register them to this ISSA assessment once in years. So if they are fails in 8th grade, they can have it in the 9th grade itself. And then this is you should make sure first you have selection first in your school. Maybe there is 3 or 4 students that pass the selection from the school, and then you are sure that they can pass this ISSA, and then just register them to the technical team in every suppliant. Next. This is the assessment register flow. First, schools should have the selection to select the student that appropriate to join this ISSA itself. After teachers in their own school already decided who is the candidate, and then they can register itself as a participant in this ISSA. After that, just wait, because of the validation team will send them the link and the schedule itself to meeting with the validation team to have the assessment itself. After they have the assessment, just wait for the result and then waiting for the certificate itself. Next. Okay, I think that's all. So I think this the end of my presentation, and for about Q&A, I will refer it to our moderator, Ms. Frebi. Please, Ms. Frebi.
All right. That's all the presentation from our speaker, Mr. Agus Munir, SPDGR. Now I will open for Q&A sessions. Actually, I will open 2 sessions for Q&A sessions, but note that if you want to ask the question to our speaker, don't forget to turn on your camera first. After that, introducing yourself first. After that, you can ask your questions to our speaker. So in the first session, I just allow two participants to give the question to our speaker. Maybe you can raise your hand if you want to give the question to the speaker. Because I know that this material actually really interesting. So it can make our students know about their ability in speaking skill. Else, our great teacher, do you have any question?
I think it's very clear.
ISSA? I think so. If it's already clear. You sure? Got it?
Miss
Hello.
Miss Septi Leliani have a question. Miss Septi Leliani.
Yes. Can I have a question?
Yeah, of course. Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Agus Munir. Thank you very much for your great explanation. Yes, I have questions, sir, here. Based on your explanation before that, our district will produce the district level certificate for the student who passed the assessment. Is it right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
My question, sir, can you give such kinds of how, I mean, the question, if reading assessment, for example, if reading assessment, our student will understand, they will answer the question based on the text, for example, right? My question is, how about the speaking skill itself? Whether they will produce some I think like pidato maybe, or they answer the question. Can you explain more about the significant the significant description about the assessment of speaking skill itself? Okay, thank you. That's all about my question.
Okay. Actually, your question is quite start from the material, maybe like that. Yes, conceptually the material for this program, so you can know which material that can your students understand first, and then how the team validation can assess all of the students who join that program. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Your question, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, one more question maybe. Yeah, I will save your question first. Yes, Ma'am Steffi, because we still need one more question from the participants. Another question, please, from another participants. I know that all of you really interesting with this topic. In your mind, you have a lot of questions too. How you can participate in this program, like that.
I think Miss Septi is the one and only.
The one and only, okay. Is it okay if I choose one?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, I will choose one here. How about my sister here, Miss Dewi Kusmiati? Are you there? Miss Dewi Kusmiati? Or Ma'am Sahara Aryani?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you have any question to Mr. Agus Munir? according to this.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Please turn on your camera.
About competition, but
introduce yourself first, my sister. Introducing yourself first, my sister, because we need to write down your background.
yeah, I just want to ask an example about the assessment for storytelling, especially for the student in intern at my school. I have had a competition for the students, but my program or the assessment, we don't have any basic how to format the assessment. So for the competition, I will try to have to do in my school first before I go to another school. So it is better. I think Mr. Agus would like to give the form of the assessment when we hold the competition. I think that's all. It's about storytelling form assessment.
Okay, storytelling assessment.
Makassar, SMP 31.
Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Actually,
warahmatullahi
the question from our participant is quite similar, sir, about the assessment. Start from the material until the assessment. Okay. Now, please, Mr. Agus, answer the question from our participants.
Okay, I would like to answer the question from Ms. Septi Leliani. So the detail of the question is actually the assessment is open-ended questions. So there is a topic like giving suggestion, opinion. So this kind of scope material is actually already on the syllabus itself. Like we have taught the students from grade 7 till grade 9. So the scope material is actually based on their school book itself. So this will not be outside of them. And then the form of the assessment itself, it's kind of like open and ended question. So the judges will talk about the opinion and then how can the participant answer and like having the reaction of the question itself. So that's why this assessment conducted in video conference, kind of like that. Or if the team validation schools and the participant school is near, they can just meet each other. Just it's so simple, I think. And then next is after validation team and technical teams already established, they will make the rubrics and then make the scope of the material, and then they will make it as a booklet. So this booklet will be shared to every teacher in Regency Kabupaten Penukal Aba Pematang Ilir. So every teacher, English teacher itself, can learn and then understand the assessment, how the validation team expectations, and then the scope material itself. So I think it's quite clear. I think that's all.
Okay, how, Ma'am Sapti, is it clear, or you still have any responses for Mr. Agus Munir answer?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for the answer. And I also have a suggestion for maybe the next, if there is the assessment, speaking skill, especially our district can share the rubrics maybe for English teacher.
yeah.
Yes, so our English teacher can prepare their students in speaking in order
On the rubric.
in order to do the assessment. Okay,
I
thank you very
agree.
much, Mr. Agus.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ms. Ferbi, I think my answer also covers the second
The
question,
second
right?
question, yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
How my sister Haimi, are you still there? Is it clear, right? Okay, if it's already clear, do we need to open the second sessions for Q&A session, or we just need to close
Yeah,
it?
if there is any more question, we
Okay.
open the second question.
So
But if there is no more question, then
we can close it.
maybe we can just back to our master
Okay,
ceremony.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's right. Okay, how about all of our participants for today? Do you still have any questions to our speaker? No? Okay.
Okay. So before Miss Febri closing our session, I will have closing statement.
Oh,
So my
all right.
closing statement is, since
Yes.
now I hope that teacher can be volunteer as technical team and then also as validation team. So after we establish this technical team and then validation team, and then we will have meeting and gather and become the member of the core member of MGMP Bahasa Inggris. So we make MGMP Bahasa Inggris live again and then become more active than before. So I hope every teacher will interest to have volunteer join as the core member in MGMP. I will send the form, so every teacher that have interest become validation team and technical team, I will send the form maybe 2 weeks from this meeting or something. And then after I have the name for the validation team and technical team, and then we will have meeting and then publish the booklet itself. I think that's all.
Okay. That's the closing statement from our speaker. It means that it's already finished, almost finished for our meeting for today. So based on the material and also the topic above, as a teacher, of course, we need to support this program, and then we need to encourage our students. And then one of the way to support our students is by joining to this program. That's ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment. Actually, from this program, actually we can know the students' ability, especially in their speaking skill. All right, that's all for today. I am Febri Rusteli as the moderator for today. I would like to say thank you very much for all of the participants who already joined to this meeting. And then I also would like to say sorry if I have any mistakes. Don't forget, yes, to visit our PMM, and also don't forget to follow our social media also in Instagram, Facebook, or in YouTube. Finally, the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back to our
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. And especially Mr. Agus Munir as our
Mr.
speaker.
MC, Mr. Irfan.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Irfan.
Yes.
Don't forget to share the attendance list for the all participant in social media, yeah, because maybe want to write down their name and address, maybe school, yeah, that is the attendance here. I think maybe the participant from junior high school, maybe senior high school, something like that, and out of the Kabupaten PALI. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Irfan.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Swanto. Okay, we continue. Thanks for Nelly as our moderator, and especially Mr. Agus Munir as our speaker of this event, whom have delivered the material about ISSA, Integrated Speaking Skill Assessment. Hopefully what we can together. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the last event is reflection and closing. Before we close our event today, we will send the link on the chat and you all can give the feedback about this event and filling attendance. And you will get the certificate of this event. Please see our Instagram and don't forget to follow all of our social media. You can see on the screen. I will share screen. Yes, I have sent the link. You can fill for your attendance. I will share. Yes, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube at MGMP BING_PALI and our Instagram at MGMP_BING_PALI and the others. Okay, already? Okay, I think enough. We can continue. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will remind you again that filling link reflection and attendance until 12 o'clock. And for your information, you can follow to our social media, Kampung Digital at PALI. You can see on the screen. Instagram at you can follow or subscribe on the YouTube Kampung Digital Air Hitam, Facebook also, and TikTok. So I will explain a little about it, that Kampung Digital Air Hitam PALI is a digital community focused on developing hard skills and soft skill digital talent in PALI Regency or Kabupaten PALI. Okay, already? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so before we close, I want to apologize if I have many mistake. And let's close our event today by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil
Alamin.
Okay, thank you for your attention. Thank you very much for Mr. Edi Suswanto, Bachelor of Education and Master of Science. Thank for Ms. Febri Rusnelli as our best moderator and Mr. Agus Munir as our speaker today. And I am Irfan Shah as Master of Ceremony of this event. Apologies to you all. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, before we go out from the Zoom, we want to take a picture first. Okay, I will take a picture. Maybe for all participants, you can open your camera and use the virtual background. Already? Miss Lilia Quintan, Miss Elsie, and others, you can open your camera because we will take a picture. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, already? Okay, kita. Okay. Okay, I can start. I will start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, first slide is already. Next slide, slide 2. We'll start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, one again. Second slide. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next slide. I will start. You can open your camera first. Okay, I will start. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the last slide. Okay, the last slide. Okay, I will start. 3, 2, 1. One again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, finish. Okay, thanks for your attention. How about Mr. Agus? Is it okay if they out from the Zoom meeting?
Maybe you should be reminded again untuk guru-guru sertifikatnya itu akan diumumkan melalui Instagram. Jadi mohon untuk di-follow Instagram MGMP-nya karena nanti linknya akan di-share di situ. So for every teachers, the link will be shared at our Instagram. Maybe Irfan, can you share again for the last time before you close this meeting?
Yes.
Is it okay, Irfan?
Okay, sir. It's already.
Yeah, I think if you already shared it, I think it's enough.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, for all participants.
Okay.
Okay, finish, sir. Is it okay if they want to get out from this Zoom meeting? I think enough.
Yeah. It's fine.
So remind again to all of participants to fill the attendance and always see our Instagram to get information about certificate of this event. Thanks. If there is no question, maybe we can close our Zoom meeting today. Thanks for your attention. See you.
See you.